Everybody, welcome back to my 2013 NASCAR iRacing season, complete with AI from the time. We're here at Indianapolis today for what would be the Brickyard 400, but this is more like the Brickyard 200 with half-distance races. Just figured I would briefly um, look at the points positions. Jeff Gordon is the leader in the championship standings so far, just because um, I closed the gap in on him from New Hampshire. He still ran well there. Um, Kyle Busch is third, Brad Keselowski's fourth, Newman is fifth. You see Johnson and Kenseth now pretty securely in the chase, I would say, but it's really, really tight in points between who could make it and who basically can't make it. I would say anybody from pretty much Martin Truex Jr. on down, pretty much out of the chase. So you got to try to help Kevin Harvick maybe boost his rating a little to see what I can do to get him in the chase because he's been pretty good this season, just not quite having the finishes. And you see qualifies 10th on average, but his average finish is almost 20th. And you can see for all the guys making the chase, it's basically 15th and better right now for an average finish is basically where the mark is to make it in the chase. Logano, Hamlin, Boyer, Almirola, Kane, and Montoya, all pretty close. I'm trying to boost Dale Jr. a little bit. Again, I don't know why he's so low because I think he's got like the third or fourth highest rating out of all the drivers. But with that in mind, I did tweak the settings a little bit for the AI, nerfed some people, boosted some people. So we'll see how this goes. But again, the real life Brickyard 400 is 160 laps. Half distance of that is 80. So we're here to do 80 laps today, tweaked with the AI skill rating for the race a lot. I mean, a lot. I did like probably 6 or 7 different tests. Tried to do the adaptive AI both on medium and low. Couldn't even come close. I mean, I was pretty much dead last by a good couple of tenths. So that wasn't going to work. I just had to go with this. This is, I think, 53 to 105. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's okay. Looks like we can pit every, or we can go about 30 laps on a tank of fuel. So this will be a 2-stop, 3-stint race if we go green. Like I said, it's been a while since we've had a caution for cause, not by me. And real life, I believe Ryan Newman won this race with a Smurfs car, or Smurfs were on his car. I think it was still a Quick and Loan car, but Smurfs were on it. Again, another race where Jeff Gordon was close to winning, just not quite there to get that elusive 5th win at the Brickyard. See how the car feels in the practice race I did. It was super tight and dirty air, which checks out, but the AI could rotate through the center a little bit better, and for some reason it seemed like they had a little more pull down the straightaway, but I don't know. Could just be whatever run they're getting off the corner and the draft they're getting. But anyways, here we go. Hopefully this race doesn't suck too bad.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. Inside. Still inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
This track is one of the only ones where I will actually use the braking markers on the wall or use braking markers at all. At most tracks I just do it based on feel, with the exception of New Hampshire and Richmond. New Hampshire, just same thing, little markers on the top of the wall. They just basically tell me where I need to get on the brakes. If you're in traffic, you can kind of use the cars in front of you or just time it out, you know, depending on what markers you see. Sometimes it is a little harder to see the markers based on where you are in traffic.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high.
Decent run off the corner there. I am going to stay tucked up in the draft, though, because it was pretty hard to get a good run down the straightaways in my test race.
0.113 inside. Still
Car
there,
is just
inside.
so tight. I mean, you could see Jeff drove it off into the corner, and then unlike
Clear.
the AI on the first lap, made it stick.
Car outside.
I don't know how they're doing that, but
Clear outside if you want
they've
it.
just got some supernatural force on their cars to help them do that, but I can't.
Car outside.
3,
Keep low.
2,
Clear.
1, slam on the brakes. Not slam, but get on them. This car thankfully has a lot of
Car
downforce. I'm
outside.
used to driving the, whoa, Jeff,
Still there, hold
Xfinity
your
car
line.
around here. And whilst that car does have a bit front
Keep
splitter
low.
on it, it doesn't have quite the amount of downforce that this car does. It's also a lot looser.
Stay low.
It's
There
more
is a
fun to
car
drive
on the
around
high
here,
side.
but still, it's just a different animal. Drove the truck around here too. The truck was, you know,
Stay
it's a
low.
break.
There is a car on the high side. 54.
Still fun.
685.
Not as nice as the Xfinity car.
Keep low.
Jeff's just shit bad.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
Try to see if I can sneak around him and watch. He'll get a good run. As soon as I go for a move on him, he gets a good run. Classic. At least he got Logano kind of out for a tail for a while, but he'll get back to us here in the 3. Yeah, see, get on the brake and the car just doesn't want to turn. This is going to be a rough race. If he
Inside.
opened up his wheel, he wouldn't get loose like that.
Clear.
I guess he just wants to. Okay.
54.513. New fast flat for you.
Try to see if I can dial some more rear brake into it. Won't help us in the center, but it'll help us get the car stopped and turned to start corner.
Outside. Stay low.
Delta up on the screen.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
I
Stay
felt much
low.
better.
There is a car on the high side.
Carl, come on, dude.
Keep low.
Jackass.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. 2 wide. Stay low. Clear high. .398. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Car outside. Still there. Still there.
Oh boy,
Hold your
Carl
line.
be kind of an idiot. Doesn't know how to drive. Gets
Stay
in the
low.
way. Pretty ridiculous.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Got back in the throttle too early. We're gonna see if we can block him.
.683.
I was only blocking him because he messed up in front of us twice. I mess up in front of him once and he goes for it. What a jerk. Gonna try to see if we can get a draft off McMurray here and get up to him. We might plateau here. I can feel the tires starting to go away. We're like 5, 6 laps into this race.
The leader is running 53.556. 53.839. New fast flat for you.
Yeah, 53.5 in clean air is nuts. Now we're doing a 53.8 with the draft. And notice how, like, well, now we're pulling away from Carl. I think it's Joey side drafting him, and these guys are too wide, so we're catching him too. But So you notice how we haven't really gone anywhere with our amazing lap of a 53.8.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Still there. Still there. 54.262. Still there.
Just got sucked sideways by Joey.
Keep low.
I forgot that was going to happen. I figured it wouldn't happen as bad because we had Tony in front of us to, I don't know, treat the air at the front of a car differently than at the rear.
Stay low. There is a car
Oh,
on the
three
high
wide.
side.
Jimmy Jam going for it.
Outside, clear. Outside. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. 54.922. Car inside, clear inside.
Did not expect him to get there. When I got up in that third lane, he's gone.
.475. Inside. Still there, hold your line. Stay high. Clear. Outside. Still there, 54.621. Still there. Still there, hold your line. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Uh-oh.
Hold your line. Still there, still there. Still hold.
Interesting.
Inside, 2 wide. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high. Still there, inside, clear inside. .331. Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Put some more brake bias to the rear. It's getting tight again. We're not even halfway through a fucking fuel run.
Inside. Clear. The leader just did a 53.678. Outside, 54.213. Still there. Clear outside if you want it.
Now Jimmy's gone. If we had our lap time in poker, we'd have us a straight, I think.
.498. Outside. Clear high.
There's Kyle Busch in a rearview mirror, two-time Brickyard 400 winner.
54.312.
Looks like Kyle passed Logano. Jimmy's continued to pull away from us.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds. .364. Car inside. Still there. Clear. .373.
Oof. Have to buff that out on a pit stop. I feel like we're definitely catching Keselowski. Now that we've had a good run, or at least AI were good at Pocono, New Hampshire, and the car was, I got the car to feel okay. I'm seriously considering scrapping the whole Iowa, Rockingham, North Wilkesboro deal and going back to those tracks because they were good. The AI needs to be tweaked, I would say, for both of them, but I'm considering going back there, at least to New Hampshire, maybe for the first round of the chase. And maybe I cut out some other races, I don't know, or add some. I'm not sure. Might be a situation where I just pull up the race and see what even Iowa, Rockingham, and North Wilkesboro are like, and if they're good, I might keep them. But Pocono and New Hampshire turned out good, and they didn't suck as much as I thought they would.
You're Gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds. The leader is running 53.918.
I'm really disappointed in the adaptive AI
54.3.
for here. You know, other tracks they've been good. They're kind of odd. I will say that, but you know, for here, it's like they went the same speed if they were medium or slow, or medium difficulty or low difficulty for the adaptive AI. But it's like I mean, I went out with them for 5 laps. They didn't slow down once. So maybe they're broken at Indy. I don't know.
Inside.
Shit.
Clear. .99.
The car just doesn't really want to turn. Especially not in 2 and 4. I can kind of get it to rotate in 1 and 3 with the brake. But 2 and 4, I'm just not used to braking going into the corner. It's mostly a coast and then throttle up. And this car just doesn't want to turn without the brakes.
.432. Car outside. Stay low. 54.433. Stay low. Stay low. Clear high. Outside.
See, that's
Clear
how tight the car
outside if you want
is.
it.
And that's how good they can save their cars. I mean, that should have been a caution. Joey should have hit the inside wall, and they done. But that's also how good the AI car is. That you could just drive it up in there on the outside. I used basically on my rear axle, I feel like, in front of his car. Drove in there and was fine.
55.1.
You know, is he taking the air off the right side of my car? Sure, probably. But it's on the outside at Indy. Jeez.
Consider 54.031. .678. Outside, 54.381. Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Clear up top. Inside. Stay high. Keep high. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear.
Somebody's bit Dave Blaney.
55.4. Car inside. Still there, inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
We're gonna.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
That 3 was a lot further than normal. That's kind of odd.
Okay, go. Car outside. Keep low. Clear high. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top. Car inside. Still there. Still there, hold your line. 26.334. Still there at the bottom. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.1 seconds. Clear inside. leader is running 54.6.
Or how bad the tires were. Let's take a look. Yeah, 61.84.
The car in
Car's
front
definitely
pitting.
tight AF.
53.963. Inside. Clear inside. The leader's pitting now. .767. Just set your fastest lap of the session. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2.1 seconds. .916. Outside. Outside, clear. .993. You're in the top 20. The leader's pitting now. Car inside. Clear inside.
Our undercut worked to a decent degree. Probably would have worked a little better if I didn't overslow on pit road A, because I don't know what I'm doing, and B, because I could have swore pit road speed limit was like 45 or 50, not 55, but it's all good. Hopefully with the extra clean air, our tires don't go to crap as fast, but I'm sure they will.
54.037. You're in the top 10. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.3 seconds. Car 29 is now leading. .53.983.
Kyle Busch is coming, man. He's fast.
Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it. 54.127. Car inside. The leader just did a 53.281. Stay high.
Busch, you
Car on
hack.
the low side. Clear inside. Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Jimmy's really dropped off.
54.114. .191. .316. .285. Car outside. Clear up top. Okay, we're
Who's
halfway to the finish.
Private Bert Boyer. Man,
54.4.
two current, one former RCR driver. Newman.
Fifty-four point 312. Inside, the leader is running 55.043. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Keep high, clear. Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear. 55.048. Car outside. Stay low. Still there. Clear high. Fifty-four point 655. Fifty-four point 423. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. Fifty-four point 63. You're losing on the car in front. The The gap is 2.1 seconds. That's 54.49. That's 54.507. The leader just did a 54.49.
He must be lapping, guys, if he's going that slow. That's almost as slow as we are. Almost.
At 54.618. At 54.598. At 54.692.
Technically, as of right now, we can make it to the end on fuel. I think I'm going to pit in 3 laps, just because it's kind of then pitting every 27 laps, and that's pretty much 30 divided by 2, or by 3, sorry. It's 2 stops, 3 stints. But technically, you could pit now and make it on fuel. But I mean, even if we did, assuming we're gaining the 1 second a lap, on the leaders, which we won't. I mean, A, we're slower than that. B, they're faster. We're really only right now gaining a second on our own fastest time. And the tire fall off is pretty quick. You know, you're not gaining all that time every single lap. But anyways, even if we were to, let's just say we pit now and pit 3 laps before everybody else, we're basically only going to get up to Juan Pablo Montoya. So I don't want to sit out here and do nothing until lap, I think, 57 is when we have to pit. We're still kind of just pitting to help get us up there, because you can see on the relative, I mean, Jimmy Johnson and Mark Martin have been catching us the last couple laps. And the gap to Jimmy used to be 3.2. So obviously he's kicking our butt. He's really fast.
54.7.
He was one of the last guys to pit. Which, it's interesting what the sim considers risky. Because if you look at the strategy riskiness, right, most of the guys are rated quite low. Just because I didn't like how they would do really dumb stuff. Like, I enjoyed the strategy. I just thought it meant doing something ballsy in a good fast way, not ballsy in a slow way. Not to say it's bad, but it's kind of one of those deals where, like, why are you gonna stay out when, we've had like 50 laps under green? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, is it a risky strategy? Yes, it is. You gain track position, but you have to hope that you only run enough green flag laps that even the guys behind you want to pit, and then you get to keep your track position. Yes, but it's not like we have limited tire sets in this. I don't know if they did back in the day. I don't think they did. Even if they did, it's not like it would matter for us, because we basically run every race green. But anyways, we'll pit this time by.
The leader just did a 54.3.
Yeah, see, 54.3. So even if we ran our fastest lap, which is a 53.7, we'd only be gaining, what, 7/10 on them a lap? It's not really, you don't do this thinking you're gonna catch the leader. You're just hoping you gain some track position. A little better. Right entry. I have to remember that the boxes are long here. They're long, but they're narrow. Just like the pit road.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Much better. Man, Harvick's putting an ass whooping on the field today. Look at how much time there is between everybody else. Yeah, right, there's Ryan Newman.
That's it, go.
So that was our last pit stop of the day. Come out right ahead of Kyle Busch and Eric Almirola. Kyle's been driving the field like a madman. He's really fast. I don't think he's fast enough to run down Harvick and win the race. So again, I mean, the rest of the field's so far up the racetrack. But let's see what he does. I don't think anybody else is pitting this lap. Nobody.
25.667.
Too ballsy going into turn 1 there, too optimistic in the tire grip. Back in the day, I think Forza Motorsport 5 Might have been 5, might have also been 6. But anyways,
You're pulling
I
away
think it
from
was
the car
6 because they
behind.
had
The gap
NASCARs in
is
6.
8.1 seconds.
But whatever it was, they came out with, yeah, I think it was. They came out with NASCARs, and they'd always had I mean, they had Indy and Forza Motorsport 5. But I got a car.
You're
You know,
gaining
they
on
had
the
all
car
the
in
cars. They
front.
had like
The gap
Ford,
is
Chevys, and
3.5
Toyotas, I think.
seconds.
Even.
53.889.
And somebody, a guy named Swedish Thunder, was the best painter in Forza for doing NASCAR stuff. I mean, just phenomenal detail in everything he did. Kurt Busch leapfrogging us. Anyways, also very imaginative, very creative too. Like he would take like Matt Kenseth's Cup scheme for Dollar General and put it on something it had no business being on, and he'd come up with little creative ways to like put all the contingency sponsors, you know, on it in interesting places. So it was neat to see. But anyways, he made a Jeff Gordon paint scheme for a Chevrolet car, and I took it to Indianapolis. Man, that thing would haul the mail. It
53.689.
was flying.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
And in that car, I was like, I don't know, top 0.1% in the world for getting around Indy. And that car, you could just lift to get into the
Outside is
corners.
clear.
Super fast. I mean,
Car
that thing was
outside.
on rails. It was just incredible.
Clear up top.
But again, because it was Forza, the car was modified. So it was a little different compared to real
Car
life.
outside. Outside, clear.
Kind of surprised we got by Kurt Busch there. Very surprised he overcut us and then beat us off pit road. Kind of worrisome.
54.074.
See, maybe he took 2 tires or something. I don't know, but he's still fast. But anyways, we're on these tires until the end of the race, unless a caution comes out. If a caution comes out, yeah, we're gonna pit for sure. Tires will be cooked. Trying to use that apron just to try to
The leader is
de-wedge the
running
car to get it to turn.
54.677. The car in front is pitting.
Still really tight. We look at our tires with this pass run. Marginally better than the initial run.
53.885.
Tight as an MF'er.
The leader's pitting now. The car in front is pitting.
Top 3 cars pit on the Kyle Busch pit. That's really gonna. I mean, you know, he had the opportunity.
53.964. You're gaining on the car in front.
Technically,
The
right?
gap
If a
is
caution comes out off track
4.6
position, but you'll
seconds.
need to pit again. Unless he laps the leader, but there's no way. At least I don't think.
54.052. You're in the top 20.
Well, that undercutting we could have done on Paulo Montoya seemingly didn't happen at all. Sorry, instead of 1/10 it was, or instead of 1 second it was 1/10 per lap. Very stupid.
.313. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.3 seconds. The leader's pitting now. .018. .268. You're in the top 10.
Damn. Oof.
Car inside. You've got wheel damage. Clear inside. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there.
Fucking look away for a second.
The yellow flag is out.
Add some
Line up,
excitement to the
single
race.
file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up.
What just
78.
happened?
Car. Catch up. 78. Car. Past the pace car. Catch up. 78. Car. Pit road is now open.
Doesn't look like a whole lot of guys are pitting. For a lot of guys would. So it's just everybody that's a lap down and me, because I'm stupid.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, Jimmy and Tony pit, alright. But nobody ahead of us. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I just went into turn one, didn't think, and I need a break.
Go, go, go! Car 27 got the lucky dog, let them past on the outside. Past the 32, car catch the 83, car.
It's like we're 17th. See if that's still the case next time by the front stretch. Maybe probably 10 laps to go when we go green. Maybe 11. I don't know what happened there. I just the corner, not braking, not thinking. And then thought I'd keep it off the wall, just slammed it.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Past the 34, car. Past the 20, car. Past the 88, car. Past the 5, car. Past the 24, car.
Damn, Jeff Gordon's
Catch
having
the
a bad
11,
day.
car. About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green. The leader is running. 3.031. Car outside. Keep low. Stay low. 57.404. Stay low. Keep low. Keep low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still there. Still there, still there. Outside, 2 wide.
Oof.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still there. Car outside, 2 wide. Clear outside, car outside. Stay low. Clear outside if you want it. 55.451. Car inside. Clear
That's fine,
inside.
that's fine.
Car inside.
This won't fucking turn.
Still inside. Clear. Car inside. Still inside. Still there at the bottom.
Yeah, I thought I could make something happen on the outside. Nope.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
The outside, we'll try the inside. Still won't work.
54.816. Car
At least
outside.
we're down here.
Still there. Hold your line. Go low. Outside is clear.
I'll be honest, I shouldn't have committed to that, but I did.
You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less
Huh?
grip out there. That car is a lap down. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Catcher 7. Car. That car is a lap down.
What a piece of shit car. Trevor May must have had tires. I didn't think he had tires, but I don't know why the fuck he's able to stay to my outside. The same with Denny Hamlin or any of those motherfuckers. There's no reason.
Letter 7. Car by. Catcher 7. Car.
We're gonna put on right side tires, see if that'll loosen the car. Also kind of thought Trevor May would have backed out of it.
Catcher 7. Car. Pit road is now open.
And still nobody pits. What a joke.
Pit box in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here. We're done. Get going. Past the 35. Car. One lap to green. Line up on the outside, past the 20. Car, past the 13. Car, past the 24. Car. Letter 1, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, green, green. That car is a lap down. Car inside
It's one of them days, I guess.
0.67. Still inside. The leader is running 4.372. Still there, hold your line. Clear inside. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still there, still there. Outside, 2 wide. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high. Car inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear inside. 54.468. You're in the top 20. Car outside. Outside, clear. Car inside. Still there, inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there, inside. Still there at the bottom. inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there, hold your line. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Hold your line. Still hold. Clear, 2 wide. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. 54.65. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick
Clear
dropped the ball
outside.
harder than we did.
Inside, you're in the middle, 3 wide. Hold your line, outside, 2 wide. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line. Clear up
Yeah, well,
top.
2 tires sure do feel pretty good. Well, the car drove like this all day.
Car inside. 2 left to go, 2 to go. Clear inside. 54.001. Inside. Keep high. Clear. Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. Stay high. Clear. White flag. White flag.
White flag when to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
54.062. You're in the top 10. Inside. Still inside. Clear. Keep digging. Checkered flag, checkered flag. Nice run. Solid work.
Alright, race is pretty good apart from when I messed up, tried to bust down the fence and then wrecked myself off the front end of Trevor Bayne. Wonder how that would have turned out differently if I'd have just taken 2 tires the first time, or didn't mess it up. If I didn't screw myself over there going into turn 1 with like 20 something to go, or 19, high teens, whatever it was, probably would have finished 9th or 10th. Decently pleased with how the AI were. Car's just way too tight. I mean, just terrible. Also, I don't know how. I mean, I was probably losing some time on and off of pit road and my box. I should really tone down the skill of the AI pit crews because they seem to be quite a bit faster than mine. And you can't set how fast your pit crew is, right? So obviously the only thing to do is to turn them down. Look at the finishing order and then see where we're going next week. Newen, Boyer, Edwards, Bush, Burton, Bush, Ambrose, Almirola, us, Kozlowski, Biffle, Stenhouse, Martin, Truex Jr., Juan Pablo Montoya, man, 15th. They're doing really good, all those guys in the top 5. And Harvick 16th, Allgaier, Stewart, Hamlin, Johnson, McMurray, Logano, Menard, Kenseth, Rudiman, Labonte, Gordon, Kane, Yaley, Amirs, Quapple, Earnhardt Jr., 32nd. Kenny Schrader, Daniel Patrick, David Gillen, Josh Weiss, Dave Blaney, David Reagan, Trevor Bayne. We DQ'd him because he drove us like a jerk. Gonna do some odd things to the point standings. Let's see where we're going next week. Pocono. So it looks like Rockingham. So in real life they went to Pocono. We'll go to Rockingham. We'll do 200 laps there. If the AI aren't good in my practice stuff, or if there's no set, let's check if there's a set. They'll know for sure. There is a Rockingham set, so we'll see what it's like. If it sucks, we're definitely gonna go to Pocono because that wasn't bad. But we'll see. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.